Hello, it's me, Melissa, coming to you from London, England this time. And I wanted to make this quick video before I pop out for a tour of the town. There's a lot of people that are going through some difficult things right now, and that's what I wanted today's meditation to focus on. How is it that you can navigate through the difficult times without doing either a spiritual bypass, which means, oh, everything's going to be fine, everything's lovely, when actually it feels like it's everything but, or letting it spin out forever and ever and ever when you feel like you're not in control and you can go down a really deep, dark rabbit hole in those times. So how is it that we can use meditation to navigate through those times? There are two books that come to mind whenever I think about that. One of them is Radical Acceptance by Brach, and in it she talks about when we have an uncomfortable feeling, rather than pushing it away or, as I mentioned, spiritually bypassing it, acting like everything's fine when actually it's not, saying platitudes that perhaps you'll know once you get through the hard time is true, but right now it feels like anything but that is the truth. Rather than doing that, can you sit in the feeling, breathe with it, get to know it, and perhaps see what's underneath it and what is actually happening in the feeling. Knowledge that way can help lead you to answers that bubble up from yourself. The second book is The Art of Suffering Well, No Mud, No Lotus by Thich Nhat Hanh. And it is a beautiful book. I highly recommend it. It's short. It's an easy read. One of the principles that he mentions in it is you can be going through a very difficult time and also notice the beauty around you. So allow yourself to feel the sad feelings, the angry feelings, the whatever it is that you're feeling. And at the same moment, can you notice the beauty of the leaves on the trees, the way the sunshine glints off of the green, the joy in a child's laughter? So you don't have to push one away to enjoy the other. Can you have both? It is an advanced practice, but it brings much reward. So I offer that to you as an option. So we'll begin with the meditation now. What I would ask for you to do is to come to a seated position, letting your pelvis rest on something where your pelvis can be a little bit higher than your knees. So perhaps it's a zafu or some blankets, a chair would be fine. Come to a comfortable seated position, allowing your hands to rest on the thighs. The two pelvic halves rest into the ground. The spine releases down towards the earth and also up towards the sky. The tongue comes to rest on the roof of the mouth. The eyes rotate in their sockets so that you would be looking up at your forehead if your eyes were open. The jaw releases away from the skull. Allow your breath to deepen. Evening out the in-breath and the out-breath. In-breath, out-breath. Continuing like that on your own. And begin to notice the stillness at the pause between the in-breath and the out-breath, and sit in that moment a bit. In-breath, pause, out-breath. pause. In breath, pause, out breath, pause. Continuing that at your own rate, allowing the breath to even out on both sides, and for awareness and time to be spent in the pause. Noticing thoughts that may come through and allow them to drift by so that you don't follow them on their path, but you bring your awareness, your attention back to the breath. In that stillness of the pause, there's a sense of rest, of relief, of expansiveness. There may also be feelings of chaos or fear or sadness. Each of us will have a different sensation. Whatever that comes up, this time, instead of pushing it away or rationalizing it or trying to analyze it, can you simply sit with it, that sensation, that feeling? Remember that your breath will be your anchor to come back, and your seat underneath you will let you know that you are grounded. You don't have to go too far into the sadness. Can you peek at it from the edge? Does it have a place in the body where it lives? If so, can you turn your attention to the place in the body where it lives, to the physical sensation? Give it the same loving attention that you would give a child or an animal or something that you care for very much. Perhaps ask it what it needs most from you now. And listen to the response, which may not be words. Can you give that sensation what it's asked for now. If not, can you simply sit with it and hold it? Or be near it? As you continue to breathe and be with the sensation, you will experience shifts likely. Follow your intuition as to what to do with that. The mind may try to grab a hold. Bring it back. Tether it back to the breath, to your intention. Now allow your awareness to come to the heart center. The place at the back of the heart. And see what the condition of the heart is. If you found something that needs your attention, you can sit with it. If you found a delightful, surprising gift, you can sit with it. Allow yourself to feel gratitude. Gratitude to yourself for doing this practice today, for giving the attention that you need to yourself. What does the sensation of gratitude feel like in your body? Where does it rest the most? What area soaks it up? What space seems to need it the most? Place one hand on the heart center and one on the lower belly. Allow yourself to feel a sense of gratitude in both of these places that you have your hands. Place your palms together, pressing together at the midline, and rest the thumbs on the sternum. Press in lightly. Bow your head to your heart center, thanking your heart. May we lead a heart-centered life. Placing the thumbs to the place between the brows, thanking the inner guru, the inner teacher, bringing the hands back down to the heart. May the head always be the servant of the master, which is the heart. Let your head come back to center and your palms rest lightly. The eyes begin to open. Well, I hope that that gave you something useful. You are very loved. This practice is powerful. You can do it as often as you wish. Thank you so very much for practicing with me. Namaste.